I might change the title of this video several times. I don't know. I have several ideas for what the title could be, because it's a topic that I don't even know. There's a lot to it, and I don't really know how to word it in one, title. But basically, what I'm talking about is, why can Roman Reigns? Why does he work now? Why now of all times, 2024? Why does a face Roman Reigns work more now than at any point in his entire career? I saw this tweet, and someone was comparing Roman Reigns today to John Cena, and they were saying that John Cena in his prime could not get the pop that Roman Reigns got on SmackDown. Roman Reigns came out, and just his music hit, and he interrupted Solo Sikoa, and an eruption of cheers. A huge pop for Roman Reigns on SmackDown, and then, he beats up the New Bloodline. And they were basically saying that, John Cena in his prime, in his prime days, the Super Cena days, could have never gotten that, right? Roman's getting the pop that John Cena never got, type of thing. And he was basically saying that Roman Reigns is the GOAT. Roman Reigns is better than John Cena. And the thing about that is, we don't know necessarily if that's true or not. Obviously Roman Reigns, he's not done his career. John Cena is going to be done his career after 2025. I think Roman Reigns has a lot left in the tank. So we can't say for sure whether Roman Reigns is the greatest of all time or whether that goes to John Cena or somebody else. It's subjective. It's your opinion, whatever. But it was interesting because, he's comparing Roman Reigns' cheers to John Cena. But we gotta remember Roman Reigns also got booed in the days when John Cena was getting booed. And even after. Right? But why does Roman Reigns as a babyface work today? And why didn't it work before? And, there's several different reasons. One, this Roman Reigns, John Cena was never a monster heel in the first place who, had this incredible story like the Bloodline that Roman Reigns is currently involved in. John Cena never had that. John Cena simply just won every time because he was John Cena. Right? So, that's for one, right? Roman Reigns, he's a complex character, and, he's been through, years upon years of storytelling for this. But the main reason, I think, is because John Cena existed in a time when AEW didn't exist. And what that means is, I feel like if John Cena was John Cena, the same John Cena today, he would be getting cheers. He would be getting cheers louder than anybody else. A face John Cena works very well today. Right? Now, unfortunately, John Cena, he's almost done his career. But what I'm saying is, John Cena existed in a time when AEW didn't exist. When the biggest criticism, the biggest critics of WWE were WWE fans. Not fans of other promotions. Not fans of AEW. John Cena existed in a time when the WWE fan base was toxic towards their own company. There was no competition. There was no, okay, well, if you don't like what you're watching, go watch something else. There was none of that. WWE was the only thing. And you can talk about TNA all you want. Yeah, TNA did okay. Alright? But no, they were never real, serious, actual competition for WWE. And I'm not saying AEW is. But what I'm saying is AEW has existed for a while now. And it's pretty clearly established that AEW is, it's pretty well known. And it is the alternative. And what happened when AEW came in was, a lot of people, myself included, who were WWE fans, toxic against their own company, critics against their own company, they left. They left the WWE, they stopped watching, and they went to Team AEW. Right? They went onto AEW's side. Now, John Cena existed in a time when this could not happen. John Cena existed in a time where the WWE fan base would boo something if they didn't like it, and that does not happen today. The only time that has happened, if I can recall correctly, the only time that has happened in the last couple of years was when Punk cost McIntyre the title at Clash at the Castle. That's the only time I could... And then, obviously when AEW was just first starting, we didn't have that sort of... the WWE fan base was not as toxic towards AEW as it is now. So they were still like, oh, if WWE doesn't improve, I'm gonna chant AEW. I'm gonna stop watching. That was what the WWE fans were thinking way early on in the day. Think about the Fiend versus Seth Rollins Hell in a Cell. Right, that was terrible. And the fans of WWE used to voice their opinion on that. Now the problem is, obviously they're not going to do that. That's why Cody Rhodes is never going to get booed. That was a title also, a title idea for me for this video would have been, why Cody Rhodes will never get booed. Because that's the thing. Cody Rhodes is getting the exact same treatment that John Cena was getting in the Super Cena days. Cody Rhodes cannot lose. He has not lost, except one time to Roman. And you want to talk about Brock Lesnar? No, he didn't tap out. He's very protected. He is getting the same treatment as John Cena. Cody is getting the John Cena treatment. And on top of that, I'm just going to be honest, I don't think Cody Rhodes is nearly as entertaining as John Cena. Yeah, he's great on the mic. He's got the good entrance. Cody, he's okay on the mic. I don't want to say Cody Rhodes is great on the mic. He's a good talker. He's a great talker, but a lot of his promos and a lot of what he says, it's the same thing. It all sounds the same. He looks very corporate. I don't know how to describe it. Okay, but Cody's got the entrance music that's super over. He's got the whoa thing. And people like him. People love him. I like Cody Rhodes, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Cody is better than John Cena in any way. John Cena was way more entertaining than Cody Rhodes. I'll say that right now. But, Cody Rhodes is getting the John Cena treatment. He's getting the Super Cena treatment. The difference is, it works now because WWE fans don't want to trash their own company. It's very true. It's just true. AEW fans are the same way. There's a lot of AEW fans that do not want to trash their own company. Tribalism is existing. Tribalism exists now. You're on Team WWE, you're on Team AEW. You can be on team both. But I think for the most part, you have one favorite over the other. And the WWE fans don't want to give, a one-up, a leg up to AEW by complaining about their own product. Now, obviously, the product, like WWE, is very good right now. I'm not saying WWE is bad. But I'm just saying, Cody Rhodes should be, if this was a time before AEW existed, Cody Rhodes would be getting booed. There's no doubt about it. He would be getting booed. The same way Cena got booed, the same way Roman got booed, the same way Seth got booed. In that 2019-ish area. Same way Seth got booed. But they're not going to do that. And that's why Cody Rhodes works, and that's why Roman Reigns as a face works now. That's why Roman Reigns is getting the pop that he is. That's why John Cena is getting the pop that he's getting. That, and also people just respect John Cena now. But to compare this Roman Reigns and a face John Cena of back in the day is ludicrous. Because it's incomparable. These are two different wrestling climates. AEW did not exist in the John Cena days. The thing is, though, I don't think this is going to be the way it is forever. You know what I mean? AEW is... losing its fan base very quick. A lot of them are leaving. Ratings are down, whatever. Everyone has said this a million times. But once AEW is no longer, considered competition, once AEW, kind of gets to where that TNA, to where TNA kind of was, I don't know. I think a lot of fans are going to return to WWE. Or a lot of fans are just going to be like, you know what? I think we can start to criticize our own company now. I think we can start to voice our opinions again. So that's why Cody's never going to get booed. That's why Roman works today. That's why Roman works today. Above all else. Above storylines, above everything. That's why Roman works today and why he didn't work before. In this day and age, you can take a guy and you can shove him down the WWE fans' throats and they won't mind. You know what I mean? It'll be fine because it's a star. That's the star. That's who you got to cheer, so you're going to cheer them. And that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about that. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think about that whole take. Good night.